Hello, my sweet loves. Apparently I'm doing a romance reading. I'm not getting into the whole divine counterpart, twin flame, any of that stuff. I'm just doing a reading. Okay, anchoring card from the unicorns is listen to your heart, awaken psychic abilities, and tune into the infinite. Beautiful. And we have the rainbow bridge, the crystal realms, the pearl. We have the Christed light at the heart and focused intention on the pearl, which is at the roots of the tree of life and the body, because it's got the five-pointed star, which reminds me of the body. And then there's the snake, the kundalini, but also the healing, the shedding of skins. And we've got ancestors in the far distance here and stone circles. Yeah, and then the next one is pull of Christ light. We've got moon energy again. Okay. So, and then we have maypole. I am fertile in what I seed, for there is reason to dance and drink upon the riches I receive. Self-worship. My hands fold as I speak to the stars, watching as the sky holds its breath. It's in stillness that I find that I am an all of divinity within me. There's that stillness again. Rowan. Might be somebody's name. Or May. Christ. Rowan. There is no need to fear, dear one. Protected you are and protected you will always be. I'm really drawn to the crystal realms here. Obviously the Fae. Obviously the tree again, the tree of life coming off my 2 readings ago. But also the mushrooms to me represent expanding awareness. But in Australia we also have a saying that says that we're fed shit and kept in the dark. So take what resonates. And then we have growth. Inside myself I've sown beauty with wounds, which speaks of my immortality in the expansive eternal song, softly bellowing in spirit. And then we have the lovers. Love lulls all sorrow and bewitches flesh, mind and breath, reminding me that I am unafraid of the unfurling winds of my eternity. And we've got 3 bees here, I'm noticing. This whole pack, it has lots of bees, but I think of, and there's 3 bees up here as well. And bees remind me of Christ because they're miraculous. Scientifically, they can't fly, and yet. And then we've got the red roses here, which is the Magdalene. And they're not paying any attention to these mountains. They've either already crossed them or they're not there yet. And wildcat. Maybe there's a lion out there for you. Be still and tune in, for there is something afoot lurking alongside you. And there's ivy kind of twisted around him here. He doesn't look worried, but maybe a 4, but there's still the 3 crusted bees there. And then sex magic. I've had to put stickers on my cards because apparently a few dots and lines is offensive. I draw on my body with an invisible blade carved with the bliss of lustrous teeth. It is in the allure that I will meet blood and flesh. And then we have, I've split the deck somehow, and we have oak. Don't just look within, dive deeply into the eternal realms of knowing. That's going within again. Again. And then, yeah, hand fastings. The pools pulse through all that I am. No hidden form is left untouched. I'm willing, I am risking, for I yearn for unity spilled lustrously upon my lips. I suppose that can go, yeah, over the maple, whatever. And we've got that twisting again. Yeah, I'm going to stop looking at the deck. Ribbons, 33. That was one of the main numbers, and we've got 44 here, but that was the main number that came out in my last reading. For it lives in the silk of my binding, the knots of my truth, the eye of becoming, the willingness swallowed in stillness. Stillness again. Stillness. I was trying to think of the exact words of a quote I read earlier. It was something along the lines of, how would you change your mindset if you knew that every relationship was going to have positive and negative? Yayo sukoyani turayani. Okay, and I'm hearing Andromedan, so I'm just going to pull from the Mystic Martian. Whoa! Okay, this was actually shuffled, and the Agarthans have come out again. So I think 2 readings ago, the Agarthans came out. We really, guys, really tune in to ourselves that are there, to our brothers and sisters that are walking among us and we can't even see them. Okay, is there anyone else? I did hear Andromedans earlier. Evens. Okay, so Evens is just across the board, galactics, aliens, whatever you want to call them. As far as I know, they don't really give a flying rat's what we call them, as long as we call them. Oh. Okay. Just gonna move these guys. And do I have room? Yes, I know I'm fidgeting with my cards. I play with my food too. What you gonna do about it? This one can go up here. This This one can go here. You know, sometimes we do need to reshuffle and we need to make allowances and be patient. And, well, I mean, I'm a mum, I have to do that most of the time. So, where did this end up then? This ended up... Okay, here we go. And then we will just go... Meet me halfway out at the borderline, and I'll wait for you. Yeah, that's maybe a Dharma, but also Archangel Raphael's on the bottom of this deck. Okay, any more messages, any more signs, symbols, synchronicities for my beautiful loves watching this relationship reading? It's a late night loving. Yeah, love. Love. Okay, got a man holding a heart. And I did hear Waite earlier. I'm not a very good tarot reader. Arguably not a very good oracle reader either. But you love me anyway. Alright. Yeah, okay. So rest and rejuvenation as well. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. And all tied up if you're into that sort of thing. I'm joking. Kind of. And happy family. And we have Uriel as well. But I didn't keep I just split the deck and Raphael was there. Okay, you do want to come out. So Uriel, Raphael, and alas, my love has come along. If I had known I was going to be singing on camera, I would have had lessons. But I am old and it is too late now. It's too late now, baby, it's too late. Though we really did try to make it. Okay, anything from the Waite Smith? Oh. Yeah. Get rid of that broken heart. Gotta untie yourself. Gotta call the angels to... This was actually the inverted. The fighting in this is actually play fighting, guys. And I know that these are actually leaves on these sticks, but all I'm seeing is crested bees. And seeing the analogy of people playing, but it's kind of like you're playing with a snail and you're poking its eye, but that actually hurts, and then it's withdrawing itself. It's withdrawing its eyes like, oh, actually that hurt. So maybe gently does it. And Raphael. You want to speak, Raphael? Uriel? I don't know what that symbol is in the middle of that. Can you see that? Not really. I have to do something about my lighting. Darling, leave a light on for me. Rest, loves. Just let the constant tying and creating and trying to manifest and worrying and straightening and cleansing and clearing. Let that go for a while. Just rest in the pool of Christed light and listen to your heart. And something I realized recently, struggling with my feelings for somebody who's proved to be inappropriate, is that I can love even when there's not really any hope of it manifesting in this lifetime, this reality, and that the love, that holding that love is enough. As long as it doesn't take over and it doesn't take possession. Serious beings again. All that glitters is gold, and only shooting stars break the mold. Can't remember what that song is. Okay. And now I'm getting tired, 18:18. So I must have said what I need to say. My beautiful butterflies. This had actually fallen down. All my butterflies have fallen down recently. And the thing about butterflies is you can't hold them too tight because then you break their wings. And even if you don't hold them too tight, they only last for a short amount of time. So enjoy your butterflies when they're in your life and hold the memory in your heart. Not too tight, but let it glow. Let it bloom. You'll be surprised how long it can nourish you for. And so when I came to that realization, expanding consciousness, my queen, I thought about my little butterflies, my babies, and how they nourish me and how much love and joy they bring me. I'm not really missing out on anything. And that's pretty funny because anybody in the 3D would think I'm missing out on a whole lot. I hope you can feel the peace. And I hope you can feel the joy and the love. And I hope you have beautiful memories. And let them dominate, let them take over, let them flood out everything else. All is well. All is love. 21, 21. Love you, darling. Night night.